here's where we come to the EOB issue. So this typically isn't on the first discussion, but sometimes it can be. And so the most common question that I get after I've gone through all of this, and I say, you're ready to go, you're off to the races, the nurse will usually say, hey, I probably ought to find out, is this even covered by insurance? That's one thing because I'll say, do you have any other questions before I leave? Yeah, I have actually one more question. Is this covered by insurance? Great point. Just want to let you know that we've done this for about 2 years now, and we have a very good track record. Medicare, Medicaid are paying pretty much 100% of the time on this. Don't have any issues with that. We also submit to private insurance, and more often than not, that takes care of it as well. On the unlikely event that insurance doesn't cover this, we want to give you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes so that there aren't any surprises, because none of us like to be surprised as a consumer, right? I don't like it, you don't like it, the residents don't like it. So let me go over this really quick. As far as billing, again, we take care of all of this, so this isn't something that you have to do. But as I've explained, we test for multiple organisms. Each one of these organisms, by law, we have to submit to the insurance company as an individual test. And so on average, these codes for each of these organisms cost around $200 to $250. If you add that up and look at how many tests that organisms that we're testing for, that can be a pretty hefty bill. But I want to assure you that that's not what takes place. We're not billing for that. So we send to the insurance. Let's say that there was 25 organisms tested. Each have a cost of about $250 each. You have this unusually large bill. The insurance gets that and they say, nice try, Blake. We're not paying $3,000 for a urine test. We're paying X. Whatever X is, we take and we say thank you. We don't balance bill to the patient, and life goes on. And so that's really simple. Here's a little flyer that kind of goes over our billing policy. So again, we want to make sure that this is affordable for everyone. So we're billing to Medicare, Medicaid, private insurances. Sometimes those insurance companies will send what's called an explanation of benefits. In big bold letters right here, we want you to understand that that is not a bill. So if a family does by chance ever get something that says, hey, you owe $3,000 for this urine test, first of all, that's not a bill. It's an explanation of benefits. The insurance company is saying, hey, we received a bill from the lab stating that they did all of these testing. We're not going to pay for that. We're going to give them X, and whatever X is, again, we take. If by chance insurance does not cover this at all, and nothing is covered, the most that a patient would ever pay out of pocket is $99. So I want you to kind of take ease in that. However, sometimes for a Medicaid resident, $99 may as well be $99,000. They just don't have it. So if you don't have $100, you don't have $100. In that situation, I want you to make sure that you and the family always call me, and we'll work through it. And we don't put everything in writing on that because that would be impossible, right? But if there's an issue that arises, give me a call. We'll work through it. We have a plan, and that's why we have a billing policy in place, and it's entitled a helpful solution for you and your family. So, do you have any questions on that?
I'll wait till after the